Good morning, mistress. It was time for you to wake up earlier, but you looked so peaceful that I thought it best to let you sleep in. I know you've had a rough go of things as of late, and that you are fully due a morning of rest, real rest. But of course, I insist on nothing but the absolute finest for you. I assure you. And I would go to great lengths to ensure your happiness. If I might be so bold, I take great pride in each smile of yours, knowing that I might be partly responsible for its existence. Yes, mistress, even that one. I trust the evening treated you well? No more nightmares? No. Well, isn't that excellent news to begin the day with? They've been a matter of great concern to me. It's quite vexing to know that I can do everything just so to make your waking world as comfortable as possible, only to have your mind betray you in your sleep. One day, and soon, we'll find what lingers yet in your subconscious to bother you so. And when we do, it'll be a simple matter of removing it from your life. Nonsense, mistress. It is my pleasure to do so. Such dark talk is no way to begin a morning. Forgive me. Let's start the day anew, shall we? For breakfast today, we have a lightly poached salmon, accompanied by a delicate mint salad. I can also offer toast, scones, or pan de campagna. Which dish would you care for this morning? An excellent choice, mistress. It shall be ready for you in the dining room. To drink, I have with me an arrangement of some of my lady's favorite teas, as well as juices pressed fresh just this morning. What can I prepare for you? Very good. I have the great pleasure of informing you that you've no meetings today, nor any pressing matters that need your attention. I've seen to it that your schedule be cleared today of any and all responsibilities. I thought it best after the, recent incidents. Like any budding flower, a woman like yourself needs plenty of room and air to grow in a place where it will not be in distress. What was that? And sunlight, you say? Well, it is a good thing, then, that our home has plenty of wide-open windows, yes? All of the sunlight and none of the troubles that come with the outside world. We've everything we need right here. Now then, let's get ready for the day, shall we? I've taken the liberty of preparing 3 outfits that you might find to your liking. They're awaiting you just behind your folding screen, as always. I trust that you'll find them quite to your liking. Me? I'll be in attendance here, of course. You hesitate. Need I remind my mistress that it is in her best interest, given her status and delicate constitution, to have my accompaniment at all times? I assure you I intend nothing improper. The folding screen shall provide you all the privacy you need, just as I provide you all the security you need. Between the two of us, there isn't a force in the world that you need worry about. Now, if you would, the day awaits, just as your clothes do. No, that simply will not do. For the last time, she is safe from you or anyone else who might do her harm. She's been through enough, and I will not allow you or anyone else to trouble her any longer. I assure you, you will not find us. I've gone to great lengths to assure that. She's happier now than she's ever been. End of discussion. If you ever. We will continue this conversation later. Oh my, mistress, if I might say so, you are absolutely stunning in that outfit. Every day I am in awe of how you continue to radiate and glow with such overwhelming beauty. That? Simply a business matter I needed to close up. I apologize. It wasn't prudent to handle it in the same room as you. I didn't mean to let you come so close to letting petty manners like that disturb you. Shh now, my lady. It is not becoming of either of us to discuss so dark a matter before breakfast. Now that you are immaculately dressed and ever so ready for the rest of the day, allow me to escort you to the dining room. Right this way. As you can see, I've had breakfast arranged just as you requested. Let me push your chair in, and there we are. Bon appetit. Is it? Well, that is good to know. I'll be sure to inform the chef. Now then, what would my lady like to do today, I recently updated our library with some choice selections I believe you would enjoy. The studio supplies have been renewed and refreshed, and I saw to it myself that the instruments in the sitting room have all been tuned. The garden? Well, it simply wouldn't do to have you outside, or we wouldn't be breathing the same air. No, much safer, I think, to have the flowers brought inside here, where we can both admire them together. Don't you agree? Unless there is another reason you'd like to be outside. Surely my mistress, in her infinite wisdom, wouldn't consider another silly incident like the one we had last week. The gate's locks have been replaced to ensure your continued safety. So I'm afraid those keys you believe I don't know you've been hiding simply wouldn't work. Oh, I knew. Of course I knew. It is my personal responsibility to know things like that, or anything else that might lead to my lady's harm. Am I? What? Angry? Mistress, no. Never, never that. I could never be angry with you. Not after what you shared with me, not after all we've been through. All I've helped you through. I mean, certainly it does irk me at times when my loyalty is met with distrust, but that simply means I have to try harder to prove myself to you. I suppose I could see an angle wherein you might think my motives impure, but you know all about working against your best interests, don't you, my lady? Come now. Must I truly address it? Well, forgive me for being so toward with you, mistress, but I believe it is clear in your actions that what you want, what you truly want, is different than what your words describe. Your head is at war with your heart, which is perfectly fine. Feelings as intense as yours, as intense as ours, are often hard to come to terms with. I recall how difficult it was to come to the decision to take you here, to our private sanctuary out here alone, but I knew that night that there was no other choice. That night, that fateful night, when your heart was finally able to speak its truth to me. Well, I think we can both agree Nothing has been the same since then. Mistress! Easy now, softly now. You mustn't rise so quickly after ingesting everything you just have. It needs time to work its way through the bloodstream, and sharp movements like that might force it into places best not to travel. Not to worry, though. I've got you now. How soft you fall into my arms. How gently you ease into my touch. No, shh, you're safe here. Just like that night. Don't you remember? When that man, that incorrigible beast of a man, that wretch hurt you. And you came to me, distraught. With no one else to tell, exhausted as you were, you trusted your heart and came to the only one you knew you could count on. The only one who has been there, has always been there, and will always be there. The one who knows your very heart, perhaps even better than you do. The one who has nothing but your best interests at his core. The one who prides himself in loving you like no other could. The food. Yes, the food was drugged. I had to when I realized that this would be another bad day. Another nightmare. The chef. Why, my mistress, can't you see? There is no chef, no gardener, no maids, no one else but me. It's always only ever been me. And one day, your heart will rejoice in knowing that it will only ever be me. You fight against it so strongly because you've never known a force greater than this. You've never needed for something in your life of opulence, and it scares you. And if I might be so bold, I might be cheeky enough to say that it's ever so cute when you're afraid and need me to hold you so. But I understand you. I understand you like no other ever has. And I know one day, soon, you'll be in these arms again. Not because you've been drugged, but because you've chosen me. You'll finally hear that anguished scream of your heart and know it for what it is. Your future. With me. But until then, this is nothing more than another nightmare. And when you wake, we'll try again. And again. As many times as it takes, my love. Until you realize your place is here with me. Now sleep. And in the morning this will have been nothing but another nightmare. And I will be there, as always.